Taking a look right now at some of our Alaska stories for Tuesday, September 5th, 2017. Governor Walker released a statement about the North Korea nuclear activity, basically saying that he believes in the United States' capability of defending Alaska and the rest of the U.S. using the Alaskan Missile Defense System. He basically is calling for an even greater military presence in Alaska. Police in Anchorage are seeking a woman accused in an early morning shooting that happened on Sunday, according to the witness accounts. She was in a car, was involved in some kind of a scuffle with another car. She got out, went and talked to people in the other vehicle, went back to her vehicle, got out a gun and started shooting. And one man was hurt, taken to the hospital with what they're calling non-life-threatening injuries. They've now issued a warrant for this woman's arrest. After multiple violations, a fishing guide has been officially banned, not just from fishing, but from boating in Alaska waters. Apparently, he just can't seem to keep his stick out of the water. A new study is negating concerns regarding radioactivity in migratory seafood. This according to a story in the sitnews.us website. Remember, after the 2011 Fukushima nuclear disaster, where basically what happened was there was a tsunami. It wiped the nuclear power plant out and into the ocean, and a whole bunch of radioactive material escaped. And there's been concerns that the radioactive material would end up getting into the food chain and then working its way up into humans. I remember in 2012, 2013, people talking about taking pills and to try to counteract possible radioactive results. We have not seen the radiation that was predicted, and now they're saying after extensive testing they haven't seen these isotopes showing up in the fish anywhere in the food chain yet. So what they're saying is nothing to worry about, move on, nothing to see here. I'm not sure how long it actually takes for these things. I believe some of the half-life of this material is, 30 years? So we'll see. There is a new toxic heroin that has found its way to Alaska. This heroin, which is laced with fentanyl, which apparently is 100 times more potent than morphine. I'm not sure what would drive a person to take something like that unless you are in so much pain that the only thing you can think of is stopping the pain. The state of Alaska has filed a motion in support of the Arctic Outer-Continental Shelf leasing. This is something which has been going back and forth. One president says, no, you can't do it. Another president comes in and says, yes, go out there and drill. Next president comes back in and says, no, you can't do it. And basically, the state of Alaska is saying, hey, we live here. We think that maybe we ought to have a say in what drilling happens or doesn't happen. And that's why Alaska has entered into the lawsuit. We have more stories that we don't have time here in this video to address. If you want to learn more about the summer marijuana boom or the new oil spill technology that's being tested in Arctic waters by the Coast Guard, or about the exploding demand for clean needles, what you need to do is become a subscriber at radiofreespeech.com, and because I email a 30 to 40-minute version of the news to all of my paid subscribers. radiofreespeech.com. Check it out.